My name's Nick Hergott. I'm a partner here at Meyer Cord Russell and Hergott. We're handling primarily plaintiff's personal injury cases. We do handle a significant amount of dog bites, and many times there's pretty substantially catastrophic injuries. So there's two scenarios that our typical dog bite cases arise in. Now, almost universally, they involve a dog bite. They can also involve situations where a dog has gotten loose and perhaps jumped up on somebody, knocked them down, fractured a hip. So they're not always bites, but typically you're talking about an animal that has attacked you. And then there's two types of cases. For example, in Missouri has a statute that's a strict liability statute. What this means is you don't have to prove that anyone did anything wrong with that dog. All you have to prove is that a dog bit you and you did not provide the dog. So that's called strict liability. So that is where you don't have to prove wrongdoing. So I encourage anybody who's been attacked by a dog, give us a call, because these are injuries, and sometimes emotional injuries, that you're gonna stick with you for a long time, and you a lot of times don't realize it until sometime down the road. The second type of case is in states that don't have these strict liability statutes. So somewhere like Kansas. In Kansas, if you were bitten by a dog, you do have to prove that the owner or possessor of that dog, did something negligent, did something wrong. Usually you're gonna see this where that person had knowledge of this dog's propensity for violence, prior aggressive behavior, prior bites, and yet they allowed the dog to be around people without warning them. What we wanna do in these cases is try to provide some community awareness that certain behavioral techniques should be used with dogs. And if you do have a dog that tends to get aggressive around children, there's certain things you can do to make sure you keep them away. We tell folks, look, if you've been attacked by a dog, if you've been bit by a dog, I'd get the owner's information. I would make sure to take photographs of my injuries, the dog if possible too, and I'd contact the animal control or the local police just so some sort of report or documentation can occur.